Hello everybody, how the devil are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. It is Tuesday, it is 5 o'clock here in the UK and we are ready to launch a party. Yes, we are here with some amazing collections for you. And actually, I'm really excited because we've got the Little Adventurous collection coming up later on, which I haven't seen before. We've got a recap of the Craftaganza, which is the must-go-to event, isn't it, really, in June. 2 weeks' time until that happens, and you've still got, I reckon, about another week or so to pick up your box, but do it tonight if you haven't yet got it. And also, we are going to be getting all, well, Western on you. Yeehaw! And we have another look at the amazing Western collection, which has proved so popular over the course of the last few days. So certainly lots to get through over the course of this show, and that's what Launch Party is all about, giving you a bit of a second bite at the cherry, giving you the opportunity to maybe pick up some inspiration on some of the recent launches that you might have bought, but also just to have some fun with us, really. Get the comments in, let us know what you're shopping for, and just have a lot of fun. We've got Jan on the socials for this hour. I will say hello to Jan and all of you in just a few moments' time, but let's say the most important hello to the man who is getting ready just over the other side of the studio. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, he has got plenty of finished samples to show you over there. How many boxes? Four? Three?
Three, and there's still another one just underneath here. Yeah, look at these ones here. How fab are these? Now, I know you've seen them with Leanne and Ben yesterday, but we're going to kickstart. Johnny, are we kickstarting with Western Collection? Yes, we are.
Yeehaw!
Indeed. Yeehaw! Rootin' tootin' cowboys. Look at that. How cool are these? Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal here. The fun that you're going to be able to have when it comes to, of course, the themes here. I mean, I'm even thinking of Woody and Toy Story with these as well. That would be really
There's
smart.
a snake in my boot.
Snake in my boots. Great film. I mean, I love the fact that you've then got, I mean, look at that. How cool is that? So whether it's your concepts, you know, your diorama, wanted, you know, who's going to be wanted? Should be a picture of me and you together in there.
There is one somewhere of me and you together. Yeah. Funny you should say that. If you delve deep enough, you'll find it.
I'll need to have a little look just shortly then. But then what we've also got as well is myself and Debbie, we launched these last week. We've got the Sparkle and Sass. How cool are
I've not seen this collection.
You've not seen these, have you? These are brilliant. These are so incredibly cute that you've got here. So we've got the mix here, so we've got two. So we've got the Sparkle and Sass here with the cute, cute little girl there. You've got the little ballerina in there. You've then got your castle in there. You've got Betty in there. Oh, Betty.
Who's Betty?
Betty the car.
Is she called Betty?
Yes, she's called Betty.
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 Aww.
And then you've got the little monsters in there as well. Look at that. How cool is that? Then there's one, there's Jamie there that you can see.
Wee Jamie.
Wee Jamie. But then not only that, what we have got is we've then got our Little Adventures. So we've got the digger, which can also be the tractor. You can be a tractor if you want to. Then, of course, we've got the other little monster in there. Maybe bring in your googly eyes. We've got Derry, that roams means more. I love you. I don't know why it came out like that.
Yeah, Daddy. Been a long day, Craig, isn't it, eh? There you go. There's Jamie and Big Pop. There you go. Looking around the gallery door. What are those two up to in the studio?
That on the gallery door?
Yeah. No, not that one. Put that one on the gallery door. Daddy.
And I mean, look at that. How cool is that? Absolutely brilliant. There's one that Debbie done last week here where she replicated one that Rachel had done. But then what about using elements from your Cosmic collection as well? You've then also got the ability to do things such as your Z-fold cards in there. The whole collection, Ben, is absolutely brilliant. Really, really fun. And that's why when we had the launch, I'm not sure about today, but when we had the launch, you could either get them separately or you got them as one big bundle, and everyone was going for the big bundle. Yeah, it's still there available. Everyone was going for that one because if you go for one, you want to have the other one as well.
Yeah. Absolutely right. You need them all. It's the first time I've seen that collection, and I think it's so super cute. And we'll be looking at that in more detail later on. Also, Craftaganza, we'll be talking more about that. You really need to be thinking about ordering that Craftaganza this week if you want to make sure you're going to get it in time for the big event 2 weeks on Saturday. Must say hello to all of you who've joined us. Jan is on the socials tonight, Joyce Jan. Lisa P says, howdy partners. Is that a good accent? Is that good? Howdy partners. Get along, little doggy. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Craig, you did? Oh.
Stick my handle down.
Oof. Got a bit of a thrust there alongside your pistols. Mine's just yeah. Craig's all in the hips.
Yeah.
I'm all in the wrist.
I'm all about the hips and the wrists.
She says, howdy partners from Washington State. We don't talk that way here, but I sure love a good Western. Yeehaw. Terry H. Hello, Terry. Says, good afternoon, Craig, Ben, and everyone from Central Iowa. I ordered my showstopper yesterday, and I cannot wait to get it. My Craftaganza came yesterday. Woot. Jane Adams, hello, Jane. Says, good morning, everyone from fabulous Las Vegas. Looks like we may get some thunderstorms this afternoon. We really need the rain, though. It's warm out there today. Warm and windy out there today. But no rain yet. We had some rain overnight, I think, didn't we, here? Pat's in, saying hi again, Ben and Craig and everyone from New Jersey. Hi, Pat. Hi, Jen Shank. Hi, Hillary and Holly. And Space Bear as well. I've popped, by the way, if you want to do a testimonial, I've popped a link up on my Ben Moseby CC Facebook page. There'll be a link on this page, the Crafters TV page on Facebook, going up at 7:05. So in exactly 2 hours' time, that will be going up. So you can pop all your videos either there or you can do it here. Hi to LC, love to create LC. Hello again, Ben, Craig, Jan, team and everyone. Kendall says, hi again everyone from Minnesota. Hello. Hello, Christine Mahoney. Hello, just waiting for an order. I wanted to say hello. Hello. And Sister P4 says, oh yes, my Sparkle and Sass / Little Adventure collections were delivered yesterday. Well, we're going to get into those and look at those in just a little while. First thing we are going to look at though is the Western collection. And if you want to get it, you've got to be quick on the draw. Because it is, that was quick, that wasn't it? That was quick. It wasn't on HSN. Oh, well, it's not. It's not. So you can only get it here. No. So you've got to be quick on the draw. Over 70% of the stock gone. And what we've done here is we've made a showstopper bundle that is tariff-free. So if you want to go for everything and get it tariff-free, you need to go for this collection. If you do pick and choose, because we had a few people yesterday saying, oh, I've gone for the showstopper, can I add in another paper pad? You can, but obviously that will then be subject to tariffs. So if you want to get everything, then go for this collection. And I will show you all the extra bits you're going to get in just a second. But let's wax lyrical, first of all, about the papers. My goodness me, just incredible. And as Leanne was describing yesterday, a very grown-up collection, this, I suppose, really. Could have been quite quirky. Could have been, you know, it could have been cacti, couldn't it? It could have been stagecoaches and whatnot, but we've gone for that kind of really kind of classic Western, if you like. As we were talking about, this could be like, you know, Clint Eastwood's Poncho and The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, Fistful of Dollars. You know, this very much sort of Calamity Jane. I love the fact as well that we've given you those reverse patterns as well, plenty of polka dot designs, and even when they are kind of like your standard designs, like your polka dot and your gingham, you've still got that kind of like vintage feel to these as well, which I think is absolutely brilliant. You've got some plaids in there. This one I absolutely love. Someone ring Joe Brown's and tell him to get that on a shirt for me, because I would absolutely wear that. It looks brilliant. Again, the patchwork I think is absolutely stunning. That's got a real 3D feel about it. And again, what you'll find with that is that you've got lots of different designs in the patchwork from the other papers in the collection. So it will match up really, really perfectly with all of those. You've got designs here like those bandanas, you know, you see the cowboys wearing, more of these beautiful patchwork designs in here, more of these stunning plaids. So you can see, that's one of my favorite papers. Again, sort of very bandana-esque, that, isn't it? But lots of papers certainly that you can use outside of this collection. You know, a beautiful floral, like pressed flowers there. As Leanne was describing it yesterday, very much sort of Little House on the Prairie. And again, a real sort of classic Western design as your final kind of design of the 12 that you've got in that. So 12 double-sided sheets you've got in there, 12 designs, 3 sheets of each, matching up perfectly with all of the papers that you're going to get, or the linen cardstock, I should say, rather. Everything matches perfectly, and you get your 6x6 pad included as well. So that is just a shrunken down version of your 12x12, but those are all of your paper pads. As far as consumables go, you're then going to get all of your foil transfers too, which is incredible. So you get 12 sheets of your foil transfers, and then you've got your of course, all of your different foil in there as well. So 12 sheets of the foil, which is the beautiful pink and the brown as well. So all these different designs, and we cater for, like, you know, obviously traditional cowboys, but also, do you know what, the cowgirls as well. For those, you know, hen dos potentially. You've got the bride tribe, last rodeo, bride to be. I love all of that with the boots and the what's that called? What's that thing called there? Thank you. Glitter ball. You've got all of your wanted dead or alives in there. Howdy. You've got your sheriff's badge. Dirt is cowgirl glitter. Yeehaw. You've also got, it's been a long week. I've only been here a day and a half. You've got all of your kind of bandanas in there, the boots. I love the bag of swag, and you've got the dynamite, the lasso. You've got your yeehaw. And of course, you can make these whatever color you want them to be with the foil that we include. And if you've got other, of course, foils that you want to bring into this collection, you can do that as well. All the cacti. You've got the Wild West, the gold bullion, the rootin' tootin' cowboy, yeehaw. And then you've got your sort of cowhide there as well. You're getting 2 of each of those within that collection. 12 sheets and all of the foil to go with. So that is the consumables, and then all the bits that you're going to be working with. Beautiful embossing folder this. It is kind of modelled on the design of a cowboy shirt, so you'll have seen that similar design in the papers. Will work really nicely on the cowboy boots as well, and just a really nice design to work outside of this collection. This is your Wild West die set, so you've got the boots, you've got the horseshoe, and then you've got your Stetson in there too. And then this is one of my favourite elements of the whole collection. You've got the saloon doors, which will swing open for you as well, and then the little saloon bar detailing there. And then you've also got all of your stamps as well. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. You've got blaze your own trail, howdy partner. You've got boots, class, sass. You've got cowgirl, wanted, dirt is cowgirl glitter. The list goes on. Some really fantastic sentiments in there. So that is your collection as a whole. The showstopper element is everything else I'm about to show you. So we've bundled a load of stuff in there to make it become tariff-free, basically. You're going to get the apron, Craft Royalty. You're going to get Sarah's book, Craft Your Year with Sarah Davies, the Crafting Bible. I did flick through this yesterday. If you want a further look, just give me a shout in the comments. But that is included 70 different projects in there, and lots of different projects that you won't necessarily see us do here on Crafters TV. Things like, there's like foot scrubs in there, isn't there? There's shower steamers. There's lots of...
Hot glue gun, home decor.
Hot glue gun, home decor, yeah. There's a lot more things like macrame or macrame in there. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. And you don't need a lot actually to get crafting with that. You're also going to get your hint of gold Snow White Centura Pearl, 10 sheets of that, and 40 sheets of your double-sided Centura Pearl fresh white. All of that is included, plus the apron in the showstopper. We've bundled it in there. We charge you half the price you should be paying. It's $109.58 if you are in the US. It is tariff-free. It is also free shipping on that, I believe, too. But you'll have to be quick because we are fast approaching 3/4 of the stock gone. Get it before it goes, you varmints. A few more quick hellos, and then we'll get into a demo with Cowboy Craig over there, the Clint Eastwood of craft, I call him. I've ordered the showstopper yesterday, says Kendall. I'm looking forward to it. Laurie says hello from Gilbert, Arizona. Hot and humid today. Beth Metzger's in North Dakota. And Janelle says a good sunny morning from Western Washington State. Off work today, so we'll watch the show and then head to the craft room for a little play and to set up and peruse my Craftaganza, which arrived yesterday. Em's joined us saying hello from California, watching on my way to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. I'm working on one of the crochet kits to make a cat. Crochet cat. Don't worry, I'm just a passenger on this 3-hour drive. Alcia's joined us. Hello, Alcia. And Renee says, hello from Hawkinsville, Georgia. My Sparkle and Sass collection with Little Adventurer came yesterday. Now I'm just waiting for the Western collection. And also, hi to Little Bear, who says, is it just 1 hour tonight? I think we're going to go as long as we go. We'll see how we get on. Might be an hour. Might be an hour and a half. We'll see how we go.
Might be an hour and 5 minutes.
Might be an hour and 5, hour and 10. Might not be 2. We'll see. We'll see where we go. We're quite laid back. 4. It won't be 4. We'll see where we go. Depends how fast Craig is. Depends how many comments you send in. You know, it's up to you, really. All on you. Anyway, let's get into it. What are you going to be making us, Cowboy Craig?
Rightio, let's have a look here. So if I take a 8x8 card blank, Ben, and I chopped it in half, so I've got a 10-fold DL card. And then I've just got my mats and layers that we can see, and we can then take, so that's my simple mats and layers, which is going to be great. If we go in with the Wild West cutting dies, and then I'm going to take some of the linen cards. So the cardstock I used there is from that linen set as well. Now, for this one, let's go in with both the dies together, and then I'm going to take my low tack tape. So if we tack these ones down, let's just take that one off. I like how you can, even with these, you can cut in and cut out.
Yeah.
So that's a good way, a good feature. But we're going to use both dies for this one, and then what we will do is we'll take the outline die and then use that with just the brown in a minute. So let's tape that one down. Let's go in here, and I'm just going to use my mini.
Yep.
I've got it here, and go through the mini. Of course, I've got the actual G2 at the side, but either way, both of them are going to work fine. So let's pop that one out, take that out, and then we've got one. And then let's do that one again. Let's see if I can take these bits out without the tape. Nope. So let's just give that a quick push out here. This is a good one to paper piece back in.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not going to take too long to do that. And maybe you want to do this within a deeper brown or maybe a black, something like that. Or maybe something like a real deep brown to give you that faux leather sort of look and feel.
Oh, yeah.
You could do that one, depending on the colours that you choose to use. So let's do that one again. So I'm just going to then, it's the right side of the linen. Let's pop that one through. And then that outline die, as I said a moment ago, we're going to take that out, and then we're just going to use that outline die with the brown cardstock.
Yeah.
I am going to do a little bit of inking around the edges in a minute, and as you said earlier on, quite rightly with what Leanne said, you're going to be using a lot of Fryar brown with this.
Yes.
In my opinion, you will be.
Yeah, it's the one, definitely the one to go for. Very vintage brown, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it really, really is. Just adds that little bit of a deep tone. If you want to go deeper, go in with the seal brown.
Yeah.
But I think the Fryar brown really is, Ben, the perfect shade of brown to be using. So we're going to take the outer and let's run that one through, like so. So we're just going to feed that one through here, and then we're going to do that. So we've got that one twice. So let's turn that one around here. Do also want to, I want to take my, I'm actually, do you know what, I'm not going to use this brown. I'm going to take a little bit of craft card for the cowboy hat.
Oh, yeah.
And then we can add a little bit of colour to that. So I've got my mats and layers to go with both of these ones. If I reach over here and take a little bit of craft, and I'm going to take, so actually that shoe horse, let's do that, actually it doesn't really matter what colour, because I'm going to cover that in gold.
So thank you, Craig. That was an absolutely fantastic demo that you just did there. I absolutely love that. That was brilliant. Thanks so much for the depth that you went into with that demo there.
Well, I just wanted to really create that little accent in every single finished point that I just done there. So I'm absolutely glad that you loved it there and you've seen how that full card could come together. Just all with that little bit of ink in, and that's all that you need to do. So if you want to replicate exactly what I've done, please do that and then post it across on social and give us a tag.
Thank you so much, everybody. What a brilliant launch party. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Toodles!
We're joking! It's just a joke! It's a joke! Sorry, messing around. The Gremlins, I think what happened was, we have a meter. We normally put 50p in at the start of the day. I think someone must have forgot to put the 50p in, and it went like that. So we've just been taking a bit of a collection around the office. Thankfully, Emma's come through from the main office. She always carries a bit of cash around. She got a 50p off Emma, put it in the meter, and then whoop, so we're good again. Probably until the end of the week, I would say.
Probably, yeah. See, they all go home. They forget that we're still working on this side.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
They all go home. We're here till the bitter end
hard.
for your love and entertainment. So let us. Judy's so confused. Sorry, we're just mucking about. So we are going to go back to where we were before the Gremlins. So where were we?
So we were So we're just done that die cut of the shoe horse as well as the actual cowboy hat as well. So let's go in, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of gilding wax. Going in with the gold gilding wax. And then if I take just a little bit of scrap, now I could do this on the glass mat. It just means though, if I do it on my card, I don't need to come along and clean off my glass mat. Alternatively, what you could do, Ben, is just do it out of gold cardstock.
Oh yeah.
But there's something really, really nice, I think, with this collection. Die cutting in the craft card, but then coming along and then just going over the top with the gold gilding wax. I think it just really creates a really, really nice effect. So I'm just going to go in, just add that in, going to give it a bit of a burnish with my finger, and then I'm just going to set that one out the way. And now we've got kind of like a textured horseshoe when it comes to the, well, funny enough, the horseshoe. So let's just give my little finger a clean there before we go in and start to do the rest.
Do we need to start up a crowdfunding for the 50p in the meter? Lol, says Doreen. I think we'll be good. We're good now.
I think
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it's actually not 50p, it's £50. And if you make checks payable to Mr. B. Moseby, as M-O-S-E-B-Y. Checks, yeah.
It's more like GoFundMe now, never mind checks.
So yeah, set on the page. Anyway, yes, Mr. Ben Moseby, the Ben Moseby Cash for Crafters TV appeal. And we'll make sure the money gets to the right place. Thank you, everybody.
Oh dear.
Lovely to see you both again, says Amanda. Ben and Craig, I've not been well today. Well, we're sorry to hear that. Had to come home from work, slept loads. I'm now watching on my iPad in my sick bed. Well, Craig and I send you healing vibes, Amanda, don't we, Craig?
We do. We send you lots and lots of love. Sorry to hear you're under the weather. Hopefully, we can maybe give you a giggle or two.
Well, hopefully we've given you a few giggles already.
A few giggles, yeah.
Mucking about. It's always when he's in, we tend to muck about a bit more, yeah.
Don't blame me, there was not, well actually there was some of this with Debbie last week, to be fair.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
You and Robinson.
Yeah.
I muck about with her as well, to be fair.
Yeah, you do.
I muck about with all of you, actually.
When we were talking about this, she kept talking about the Best Western collection. It's like, no, Debbie, that's a hotel.
Yeah.
That's a hotel chain.
The Best Western?
The Best Western.
Like, what is she like?
What is she like?
I don't think I've ever stayed in a Best Western.
Oh, have you not? The hotel... The hotel that we stay in at Hobbymaker is under the chain of Best Western.
Any good?
Do you know what?
Not too bad?
It's not too bad.
You get what you pay for,
You get what you pay for.
Cheap and cheerful.
Yep, nice staff, really nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's very windy outside, obviously.
It is.
And we reckon the wind might have blown our aerials or something like that. I'm not really sure. But we're back now.
We are back.
Bye, Emma.
We're back. Bye, Emma.
Emma's just gone, everybody.
Emma, you coming on air?
I've never seen the door shut so quickly. I think that's a no.
Do you want to laugh?
Go on.
So, should we, obviously, because we were in last week, and in the canteen bit where we sit down. She sat her keys and her phone and that down, and then she went away and she ended up chatting to loads of people as she does. So I sat and took lots and lots of selfies on her phone.
Oh, that is so funny.
Because of course, you know, you can take photos with anyone's phone. You just hit the phone button at the side and you can take the pictures. And I thought, right, wonder how long it's going to take for her to notice. So it was later on at night, I just got this Craig in this WhatsApp with loads of crafting emojis. She'd gone to send a parcel back and she'd gone to open up for I think it was the QR code at the shop. And this lady just seen all my selfies. And she didn't expect it, did she? So it was like, oh my God, it's Craig.
That is so funny. Do you know what? It's funny you should say that. I never realised that was a thing until our mutual crafty friend, Mr. Dan Bancroft, he did that to me. Because when I was at Toddler Place, I used to share a dressing room with him and Nigel May. And I happened to leave my phone in there one day. And exactly the same thing. I hadn't been on it. Then I got home that evening and literally I'm not even joking you, he must have taken 100 pictures of various poses and stuff. I was like, Dan!
Yeah, because Johnny, and for anyone who wants to know, even if your phone's on locks, you know, your camera, if you just hold that down, that'll then take you to the camera. Yeah. Open it. So, yeah, it might be on lock, but anyone can get into your photos.
Isn't it funny?
To take a picture.
Yeah, they can't.
They can't get into your pictures.
No. Isn't it funny, though, you know, Mr. Mischievous over there, you guarantee if there's someone who knew how to do that, it would be Craig. So don't leave your phone about if Craig's around.
I done it once with Fisher.
Watch out, ladies about.
That's a good one. And then she done it to me once.
Did she?
Yeah.
I'm keeping my phone very close to me from now on.
Yes, you should.
Stacey Lou says, Ben, what sweet treat can I bring you on Saturday? I've got one for Craig. Ooh. Now, have you got a checkbook? No. When you say sweet treat, do you mean like sweets,
sweet
or do you mean
made
of these? Who are you talking pastries and cakes, or are you talking sweets?
Do you know what sweet treat will be there?
Huh?
Do you know what sweet treat will be there?
What?
Me.
You. And me.
Aren't you?
Hey?
You're only going for half the time though, aren't you?
I love you know. As soon as I've done my park run, I'm going to go just, hey, if you want to make a day of it, everybody, right? So I'm going to do a park run at Hackworth Park in Shildon at 9 o'clock. So you can come and watch me do my park run, right? I'll take about 20 minutes. I'll go home, get showered. Oh, you can't come to that bit. You can't come to that bit. And then I'll meet you back at the pop-up shop. I'll be there from about 10:15 till about, 1:45, 1 o'clock. And then when you finish at the pop-up shop at 2, come back to Shildon and watch us play cricket in the Darlington and District Division A against Cockerton. It's going to be a big game. There's a bar there, there's food, there's drinks, there's a lovely little veranda where you can sit and watch, so we can make a real day of it, everybody. Running, craft and cricket. There you go. And it's £3.50 for a pint of Star of Pramen Lager. Can't go wrong, can you?
I would laugh so much if some of you at home took him up on that. Could you imagine?
Come on.
They could be your cheerleaders, Ben.
Then you can just turn up for a... If you're a runner, come and run it with me. It's literally... How far away is it? 10-minute drive. 10-minute drive to the park run. Who's up for it?
There we go. If you're making a day of it down here in Newton Aycliffe area, why not go through?
Yeah. Stay around afterwards. Come to the cricket ground for a couple of drinks. Ben, I'm bringing Holly Collie. That's treat enough, says Hillary. I cannot wait. Holly Collie's coming, Craig.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Cannot wait.
There's going to be lots of collie cuddles.
Oh yeah, there is.
And if she is as cuddly as my Molly, Hillary, I cannot wait. I'll drop Holly off with you for the run. Why not? If she's good on the lead. Oh, actually, I don't know if they allow dogs on the Hackworth one. I'll check. What was I going to say? Oh, so Ether, says Stacey Lou. Oh, what are you getting from Stacey Lou? Do you know what she's bringing you?
Oh, I didn't know she was bringing me anything.
She's bringing you some sweet treats.
Oh, she brought me a sweet treat.
Yeah. If we're going for sweet, Stacey Lou, which is probably easier, I love Haribo's. I love those, what are they called? I get it wrong. Is it Fangtastics or Tangfastics?
Like Fangtastics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wine gums?
I like the... we actually had them in the vending machine, the blue bag, the fizzy fish.
Oh, fizzy fish you like?
Is it Maynard's?
Maynard's.
Fizzy fish, I like them. They're only about £1 a bag.
Yeah. Anything gummy I love.
Yeah.
Wine gums, jelly babies.
Do you know what I
Haribo.
absolutely used to love? Now, so I do like wine gums, but years ago I used to love sport mixtures.
Oh, I love sports
Because
mixtures.
they were really hard, but now they're more like wine gums.
Yeah.
You know, they're more chewy than what they used to be. Midget gems, like midget gems.
Oh, yeah. They were like, what were the other ones? In a packet, like fruit pastels, but a lot chewier. Were they just called fruit? What were they called? Johnny will know. You know, you had fruit pastels in a packet, didn't you? And then you had the really like chewy, no, what were they called? Were they just called fruit gums?
Fruit gums. Fruit gums, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, probably
Yeah.
juicy, but really hard to chew. Hi, Ben and Craig, says Jane. What sound does a turkey's phone make? Wing, wing. I like that. Wing, wing. And Cindy says, my sister Gwen, husband-in-laws, sold saddles, boots and everything for horses entered into shows and on farms, had a full-time shop in their hometown, and at the 11 days of Iowa State Fair for 35 years, if you want to see some great cowgirls, look for the Cowgirl Salute.
I'm on my way.
Yeah. Have you got pictures, Cindy? Send them. And Michael Adams says, bucket list comes to fruition on Saturday, meeting Ben and Craig. Michael, bucket list for me as well, because I'm looking forward to meeting you, as I am all of you. I cannot wait to meet you all. It's going to be such a fun
doing
day.
cakes, is she?
Oh, Christina's making cakes. Obviously, Craig's there. The fish is there. Sarah.
I did
Leanne.
say as well at the end of last week, Ben, that if you can, when you come and say hi, remind me your name.
Oh yeah.
Remind me your name.
Yeah.
Because I'll probably recognise your face, but the name, because there's so many.
Well, that is the thing. Again, I think I'll recognise a few of you, but yeah, do come up and sort of say, oh, hi, I'm such and such. Because obviously you'll recognise us.
Yeah,
well, hopefully you will.
Yeah.
I feel like I'll recognise Hillary because she'll be there with Holly Collie, and I know what Holly Collie looks like, so that'll be a giveaway.
Imagine it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's a random dog rocking up at the pop-up shop. It's a pop-up shop. It's a pet shop.
But it was a massive pet shop, yeah. Oh. Craig's got a box of what? Oh, I thought you said he's got a box of sweeteners. I said he likes sugar in his tea, not sweeteners. He's got a box of sweetness. Oh, Stacey Lou, wow.
Thank
for
you,
his
Stacey
birthday. Wow, Stacey Lou, always very generous. I feel like whenever you've been to these events, and especially when you've seen like Debbie and that, you always bring stuff along. So yeah, very generous.
I still use my water bottle.
No.
I do. Yep.
Terry H says, I sure wish I could be in the UK for the pop-up shop. Yeah, we wish all you guys in the US could be here as well, but it's obviously quite a long way to come just for 4 hours, isn't it?
We'll just need to go to the US next time.
That's what, yeah. We'll take a load of stuff with us, right? We'll just like open up a little pop-up shop in the, we'll take my bell tent.
Go to the tent.
Times Square.
Done.
Yeah.
There you go. Central Park, but you can't get in there after midnight.
I absolutely love that.
There you go. So DL card, but we've gone for a top fold or tent fold DL card. So that was just taking an 8x8, chop it in half, so it's 4x8, and just some mats and layers. A few of the bits I'd already pre-done, of course, but yeah, there you go.
Couple of questions. These are sort of delayed questions about the foil press, if you don't mind, Craig.
Okay.
Stephanie says, I was wondering if you store the foil press plate attached to the foil press. She says, I keep mine in the purple storage bag. So do you take it off when you pop it away?
Oh, so yeah, I'll always take it
Disconnect
out,
it.
just so that it doesn't wiggle there. Because if it's not being used and it wiggles, the actual metal heat connectors that are in, they can loosen over time. So you just want to make sure that when you're not using it, just slot it out, and then I just sit it on top.
And Jen says, I mean, this might be a bit difficult, but she says she can send pictures. She says, sorry, I've got a delayed question on the foil press. I'm trying to foil press with a different brand of hot foil. I've tried different time settings and I can't get it to work. Any tips? I can send in a pic.
I was about to say you didn't actually froze there, but I didn't catch the start of what you said.
I'm trying to foil press with a different brand of hot foil. I've tried different time settings and I can't get it to work. Any tips? I can send in a pic.
If it's another brand, then
It's difficult to say, isn't it?
it's going to be really difficult to say. It really is doing all that you're doing at the moment. You could try adding a shim of cardstock in, just to then kind of counterbalance with that extra bit of pressure. You could try that, but other than that, if you are using another brand of heat-based foil, it is going to be trial and error when it comes to the time settings.
Okay.
So I would try a shim. Other than that, you might just have to keep trying by upping it by maybe 4 or 5 seconds at a time.
Lovely card, says Pat. Was a brilliant project. Stephanie saying, great card. She also says, I feel like I'm missing out on some fun. Do you know what, Stephanie? Obviously, I'm going to be down there for a few hours on the day, and I know we're all going to be very busy and stuff, but I'm going to try and get some craftimonials with our customers. And I'll tell you what I will do, because stupidly, they've given all of us access to the Crafters TV Facebook login. So what I'll do at some point, I'll do some videos. I might even go live. Should we do that? Do you want me to do that?
Well, me and Debbie went live last week, and you guys at home loved it.
But so if we go live from the pop-up shop, we can do. I'll walk around, chat with Craig, and chat with Sarah Leanne, and we can chat to some of our guys as well, like some of you guys that are coming along. Should we do that? Do you fancy that on Saturday? Let me know. I'm happy to do that. And Karen Hughes says, Ben, you'll recognise me. I'll be with my brother, who's in a wheelchair. And Ben, I sent you a photo of us a while ago. I do remember, Karen. I do remember. As I say, I won't be there right at the start. Is it 9 till 2?
10 till 2.
10 till 2?
10 till 2.
Oh, so I probably will be then. Yeah.
Yeah. I know, because you keep making me think. I think the staff are going to be there for about 9. But yeah, it's actually open 10 till 2.
Right, so we will see you all there. And as I say, for our US viewers, I'll go live and we'll do some bits and we'll try and bring the pop-up shop to you. So Western Collection, very, very popular for that. 75% of the stock has gone if you want to jump in and grab that. Something else which has proved so popular is the Craftaganza. Now, this is fast approaching. It is happening 2 weeks on Saturday. It's that weekend where you are going to get to craft along live with Sarah, with Leanne. It is 2 full days of crafting. Now, you need the box, of course, because that has got everything in it. And you'll see in this video with Sarah in just a second everything that you're going to get. But you need the box with all of the different classes in, if you like. There are 10 classes for you, taking you through things like paper piecing, making dome cards, shaker cards. There's all sorts in there. And as I say, Sarah will take you through it in the video. If you go for this deal, you get the box with all of the classes and everything that you will need as far as those classes are concerned. We've also made this tariff-free for you as well. So even if you are in the US, you can grab this. What we would suggest, though, is if you are on the fence, if you're thinking about grabbing it and you haven't done it yet, maybe you're saving up, whatever, make sure you grab it at the very, very latest by next Monday. That's the very latest. We're kind of like really saying try and pick it up by the end of this week. Then we'll make sure it gets delivered to you. And then you can obviously join in with all the classes. It's basically all day Saturday. So from about midday UK time, 7 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. Pacific. And then same again on Sunday. As you'll find out in this video here, classes will range from about 90 minutes to potentially half an hour. But the great thing is you can dip in and dip out of the day as well. You don't have to be there for the whole 2 days. Inside the box, and I won't show you because it's obviously part of the price. There is a little QR code. You'll scan that when you get this back, and that will obviously allow you to get access to those classes. And what is going to be a brilliant weekend. It's $135.99 if you're platinum, $159.99 if you're in the US and you're platinum. It is tariff-free. It's your free shipping, of course, as well. And if you are in the UK, just worth mentioning here, you have got that clear pay option as well. That you can find out more about at checkout to see if you can get that. So you've got 4 potential easy pays just to spread the cost. But let's find out more about it. Let me know in the comments if you're already ready for that, if you've already got your Craftaganza box. If you haven't yet got your Craftaganza box, let's find out more about it. This was on the launch day about 10 days ago with me and Sarah. And here she is, Sarah, taking you through everything you're going to get and why you need to be part of this amazing experience.
So, Craftaganza, if you have not heard of this before, we have been running Craftaganzas for 15 years. The very, very first one was 15 years ago. And the idea was, it is all of the classes so that you can learn everything you need about crafting. Have a little look at this video, okay? Because this can be you. The idea is we bring the crafting to you. So whether you're doing it on your own, whether you're doing it with friends, whether you're doing it with like your sister or your niece or your grandson or whatever it is, we are going to walk you step by step through 10 classes. Now there will be thousands of people from all over the world joining these classes live. So they happen on the 21st and 22nd of June from around noon in UK time, running through till 8-9 o'clock on the evening, both days. So it means we can touch all different time zones. Now, what you are getting, okay, the whole idea is you get everything you need. I'm working on the assumption that you already have a die cutting machine and some basic tools, right? And glue and things like that, right? Everything you need specific to this is that core kit that you just saw. Now, your core kit are your core alcohol pens, your core watercolour pens, you've got your finesse waterproofing pad, your finesse alcohol proofing pad, you've got your duetting pads to do the blending, you've got your Harmony water reactiving pads, you've got a set of 3 of your glitter pastes in there, you've got some things like the ribbon and the sequins that we're going to use in multiple classes. That there is that core kit. Your core kit is worth about £70, $80. That is coming absolutely free, okay? Then on top of that, for every class that we do, you're going to get your own little class kit. So for example, class number 1. Class number 1 is this one here. So to do this, you can see we're going to use our watercolour pens. We're going to use that beautiful blue duet ink pad to do all of the blending around there. But actually, it's a specific design, a specific cutout. So what we do is we open the box and we bring out class number 1, right? Now, everything you need for class number 1 is either in the core kit or it's in here. Now, to put this value into perspective, right, that die set alone is like a £20 die set.
Absolutely.
Right? The embossing folder is a 3D embossing folder. That's like another £6.99, £7.99 embossing folder, right? You then get the special watercolour card. You'll get the best results when you use the best paper. You've got the watercolour card. You've got the base card that we need. So a lot of people are saying, do I need cards and envelopes to get that? No, we send you the base card. We're also going to send you the card for the mats and layers, but everything for class 1 is inside folder number 1. So when we all do class 1, there's even a little stamp in there in the background for you to do. So you see this is stamped with love. Even included the little stamp, and of course your ink pad to stamp that is in your core kit. Now that is the same for every single class. So we're going to start on the Saturday. That is going to be the first class. Then, and Leanne teaches that, by the way.
Okay, this is you then, the next one, isn't it?
Then I'm doing the next one, right? So now we're going to go from colouring one extreme to shape card bases, totally different effect. Now what I love about this is I'm going to teach you how to do this card, but if you wanted to personalise it with your own photograph, I'm going to show you how you could adapt it and make it into an easel card if you wanted. So we're going to learn all the shaped card technique tuition, but then also we're all going to complete the card. So in that shape, so everything you need to do this one, have a little look at this. You've got the actual template, you've got the dies that you need, you've got the stamps that you need, you've got the different shades of grey and the cardstock, everything's being colour matched, we've got everything ready for you, the base card, it's all included. Now, after we've done card number 2, I'm staying up because I do number 3.
Oh, here we go.
Wow, number 3 is epic, right? You know, for those of you that know me, know that I love a little bit of flower forming, right? So what I'm going to do is, to do the flower forming, so many people say, I've never done flower forming before, right? You get the flower forming foam, you get the stamens, you get the papers, you're going to get the dies to do that beautiful lace effect, you're going to get the patterned papers, you're going to get the coloured papers for the matting and layering, and we're all going to sit together, we're all going to master flower forming. Doesn't matter if you've never done it before, doesn't matter if you've never crafted before, you're still going to learn this technique. I keep talking about my mum and my mother-in-law, brilliant to do this. They wouldn't have the confidence because they're not even newbies, they don't craft. They wouldn't have the confidence to sit down and do this. But if they were sitting with me, all I would do is get this kit out and you would be doing it together. So this is what I love about this is if you've got maybe it's a crafter and a non-crafter working together, and I'm not, Debbie's obviously quite an advanced crafter.
Absolutely,
Victoria is a very beginner, right? But you can sit and do this together. You're going to watch the tutorials, craft along together, but then the crafter can help the non-crafter get going at this. I don't want you to think this is just for people who are advanced. This is just as good for people who've never done it before. If you are a complete beginner, I would definitely recommend you doing it with a crafter. And also you need like the die cutting machine and the core tools. But if you're a relative beginner and you've got some of that kit, this is for you, right? So flower forming's number 3.
Number 3,
Then, I'm going to move
back to chibs.
This is one of my favourites. This is back to chibs. Watercolouring. Now, when you do a raised outline emboss. So this is actually an embossing folder that we're going to do watercolour, and you're going to learn how to get the light bouncing off those. We're going to learn how to build up all those bits, right? So that is number 4. And then we're going to wrap up Friday.
I love this one. Paper piecing.
Right? Wrap up Saturday, sorry. We're going to wrap up Saturday with a bit of paper piecing.
Look at that.
Now, what I like is, by the time we get to Saturday night, so we're talking UK time, we're talking like 7, 8 o'clock now, we've decided we're going to put our PJs on.
We are, yep.
We're going to have a bit of a PJ party going on. I think it's time to get the glass of wine, maybe, or I'm bringing my velvetizer so that we can have hot chocolates with Baileys in there as well. And this is what I want you to understand. It's relaxed.
Yeah.
It's not like being at school where it's like, come on to the next class, come on. It's going to be relaxed. The whole point is I want you to have a wonderful weekend. I want you to go away saying, this was the best weekend you ever had. You've made friends for life. You've learned so many new things. You've made these cards. You absolutely love it. You know, that is the purpose. I will be happy. I'll have done my job if you all go away going, I had the most fun. Right?
Who's doing the paper piecing class?
Me.
Oh, nice one.
I can't trust James not to drink too much to be able to...
It'd be all over the place,
with
wouldn't
their glasses, she'll be like this,
Yeah.
trying to stick them all in place, right?
So we've done Saturday.
Saturday night, but you can't drink too much because I need
Back
it
on.
fresh as a daisy. Sunday morning, we are doing this. I mean, duetting.
what a way
Now, I'll be really
to
honest,
kick off
this is
Sunday.
above my level of expertise,
Okay.
right? So this is probably the most advanced card that we do. And this is all about learning to take them skills to their next level. Now, a lot of you might just sit and watch this class and think I might try it later. I'm actually going to encourage you all to sit with me, like I'm going to, and learn how to do it and have a go. Even if you don't finish the class, you're going to be then having a go. But there will be time. All those that want to finish the class will have time for you to finish the class. Then Leanne's going to stay on because she's going from duetting, blending, onto stamping and masking, right? Now, I love a bit of stamping and masking, but what I'm in love with about this card is the way the light bounces off the flower.
Yeah.
So it's about learning those really advanced techniques and getting the light bouncing off. That is all going to be covered in that class. So Sunday morning, those of you in the US, or Sunday early afternoon for us in the UK, is going to be phenomenal.
Amazing.
Now, after you've done them two, you'll be ready for a little bit of a wind down.
Oh,
right?
yes.
So
Just
I'm
with you.
coming back up.
Oh,
So this
good,
is now
good.
me. I mean, I'll be ready for a bit of a wind down after I've done them two classes with Leanne, right? We're doing decoupage. So I'm going to teach you how to do dome cards, 3-dimensional dome cards. You're going to get that beautiful kind of centerpiece. We're going to put all this together, and all of the decoupage is already pre-die cut. Then we're going, I mean, we're literally going from one end of the crafting spectrum to another. All card making, but all totally different cards. We're going from watercolouring there, to paper piecing, to masking, to dome cards. Shaker cards are coming next. Ben loves a good shaker
Love
card.
a shaker.
And what I want to do is when I teach this class, because it's another one of mine,
Yeah.
I'm not just going to teach you the shaker, I'm going to teach you that beautiful background technique in there, and we're going to do a few different versions so that you can see how you can adapt it and take it different ways. And then, wrapping up the whole weekend, you'll all be crying into your spritzes by this point, because it's going to be finished. We're all going to do glitter paste. Now, some of you might have tried glitter paste before, but have you tried ombre glitter paste? Have you tried layering up all the different colours and building that up? That is what we're going to teach. That is what we're going to learn. Now, in this kit, you're getting the stencils. You're getting the dies to do the background pieces. You get that lovely black card. You get even the love die is included in that set. You get the spatula for that perfect application. And what I want you to understand is this is for everyone, irrespective of your level of ability. Now, I just want to touch on the pricing a little bit.
Yes.
Because a lot of people say, well, how can you afford to do all of this for this much, right? As a business, as a company, we don't do this as like a profit-making thing. We do this as a community builder, as a way of getting thousands of people all across the world to engage with our products, to use them, to fall in love with them even more. So that price that you see on your screen there, that is reflective of basically the bare minimum just to cover all of our costs in delivering these classes. Now, if you are in the US, there is no tariff to pay on this because you are buying the experience. The product is like the minority part that comes included. The experience is all delivered here from the UK. If you're buying in the UK, great news. You can spread that cost on 4 easy, flexible payments using our ClearPay setup. So I've tried to make it so that it's accessible, so there's no reason why every one of you out there can't come and be an amazing part of our community. 2 days on the 21st and 22nd of June.
There you go. All the information you need, get it, because do you know what? You're going to have serious FOMO if you miss out on this. I've just heard in my ear that, Jen, your foil press that you were having problems with, you've got it to work now. Apparently it's 25 seconds and 2 shims. So there we go. That is marvellous news. The Craftaganza box, so get it whilst you can, and then you'll have access to that weekend. You can do it live, of course, on the 21st and 22nd with Leanne, with Sarah. That's going to be the best way to experience it. But, of course, if you can't do the whole weekend, if you can't be there live, you'll have those classes to come back to for as long as you want. A few quick messages, and I'll show you tonight's Explorer kit or Out This World deal. My Western collection is on the way, says Faye Smith. Trudy says going live from the pop-up shop would be fantastic. And Mandy says, hi Ben and Craig, I'm hoping to come to the pop-up shop and I'll introduce myself because you won't recognise me. Well, Mandy, we will look out for you. Jay Pressy says, I got my Craftaganza box and then I went and surprised my sister and got her one too. That's really nice.
So nice.
Cannot wait. I'm so excited for the 21st. It can't get here fast enough. Karen says, yes, I have mine. I really can't wait for the Craftaganza. I'm taking over my brother's man cave. It will be brilliant. Alex has ordered the box this morning. Manisha says, I'm gutted I can't make the pop-up this weekend, but I'm all set for the Craftaganza. Stephen Nicole says, good afternoon to Ben and Craig. Bit of a mixed day, he says today. And Kelly says, hello, Craig and Ben. I cannot wait for a Craftaganza, but I'm so gutted I can't make the pop-up shop. It's a bit far, so I'm going to go to the CC Evesham shop instead. Going to be an expensive weekend. Well, Kelly, enjoy your shop. And as I say, we will go live and do some bits. So if you can't be there, we'll try and bring you the best of the pop-up shop to you. Wanted to show you this. If you've got a Gemini, Gemini 2, we have got the plate on an offer, 10% off on this, a 24-hour only deal. So you can pick this up until midnight tonight, and then that deal will come off. Of course, it's all of the plates that you need for your G2, the 9x12 plates, with the bag included as well. So all of your storage there for a brilliant price of $57.54 if you are platinum and in the UK, $82.74 in the US. Obviously, tariffs will apply there to that bundle. We've got the 9x6 version available for you too. These, of course, will run perfectly through your G2, whichever way you pop them in because of that optical sensor. If you've got a Gemini Junior as well, you can obviously use those plates through your Junior. Once again, all the plates that you need in there, plus the storage bag with a 10% saving. But only up until midnight tonight. You're paying $40.26 if you're platinum. You're paying $57.52 if you're platinum and in the US. However, you have got the tariffs to include on that as well. Right, next, very exciting about this next collection. So this was a launch from last week, which I believe was very, very popular on Thursday. It is the Sass and Sparkle and Little Adventurer 20-piece showstopper. So it's 2 collections together, and then loads of other bits and pieces we've added in to bring this to you tariff-free. Now, again, if you're in the US, this is going to be the best option for you. So it's $127.99. You get everything, plus some added extras. If you do want to go for individual bundles, or you do just want to pick and choose, you have the option to do that. However, tariffs will apply. I can tell you there are only 30 showstoppers available for you if you want to go for this. It is now limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means
It soon won't be seen.
So let me show you this collection, and then those are all the added extras there. I'll show you in just a second. You get, if you haven't seen it yet, you get the others of the new merchandise. You've probably got the apron already. We've got all sorts in there. So this first collection is your Sparkle and Sass. I mean, what are we doing here? That is just a cute... It's Daisy the Dragon!
Daisy the Dragon.
It's called Daisy.
Yeah.
It's my little Daisy.
Yeah.
She's super cute. So you've got her in stamp and die form. Then, let's go shopping. That looks a little bit like my Daisy as well. Always loves to go shopping. Any excuse. And do the usual thing of like, oh, I haven't got any money. Oh, I don't mind just having a look for stuff. It'll be nothing I want. And then we'll go out and she'll be like, oh, I really like this such and such. Or I really like that so-and-so. And you're like, oh, how much is it? No, she hasn't. No, she hasn't. She's got her, I think Neil said Abbey National then, how old am I? Her Abbey National card, she's got a Santander card. I give her pocket money every week, but funnily enough, when it comes to shopping, she never has any money, no, or doesn't bring a card. Build your own Fairyland Dream Castle, that is incredible. I'm genuinely looking at these for the first time because I've not looked at this collection.
Yeah, I know you said you've not had a chance to look at them.
How stunning is that?
So good, isn't it?
I absolutely love that, and think of all like the different glitter cards and like holographic cards that you could use to create that amazing fairy card.
Last week when you abandoned me and left me with Keith, Keith had some incredible card stock
Yeah.
that would have worked with this.
Ballerina fairy, who's super cute.
We're going to use her.
Are we?
Yep.
Betty the car!
Oh, Betty.
Betty. The cat's done a whoopsie on the carpet.
A what on the carpet?
A whoopsie.
Whoopsie, I thought you said that.
Can you? She's got little eyes that you can put in there, I guess, so you can bring her to life. She's got a little bow over the top of her. Oh, who's this now? Oh, Missy the monster! Look at the monster. You can build your own little monster. That's brilliant. I'm absolutely loving this. Then you've got your too much Sass sentiments. So you've got things like to the best little monster, happy birthday, believe in magic. Too much Sass. Beep beep. Birthday wishes, sassy since forever. Shopping is always a good idea. And then you've got your paper pad. I mean, I can tell already without even flicking through this. Oh, is that on? Oh, it's on like pearlized paper.
Yep.
What the? Is this just like the coolest collection ever?
It's so smart and it's so cool.
Hundreds and thousands there.
Thousands.
Or little streamers. Oh, look at that. That's very, I don't know what the word is to describe that.
I think you've gone in for a paintbrush, isn't it? Dried paintbrush and just scrape the excess water off the brush.
Yeah, but also very, what's the word I'm looking for? Not immature, that's the wrong word. Like,
Young.
yeah, like almost like a little kid's just like
Childlike.
finger paintings. Yeah, a
Yeah.
little like, you know when you used to paint with potatoes? That kind of thing. Yeah, absolutely. Look at those little flowers. You've got little hand-drawn hearts there as well. Oh, this is incredible. Rainbows and daisies, all in that beautiful... Oh, my word. Look at that. That's like those refresher sweets, isn't it? Little spots and dots there. Oh, my goodness me. And there you've got the little ditzy florals. That is only one of the collections that you're going to get in this
Can
bundle.
you just go back to that last monster just before you had it at the end? Sorry, not in the pad, but, you know, just before your sentiment starts.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've actually renamed that one Mabel.
Mabel Monster.
Because you'll find in the next set we've
Yeah.
got Milo.
Ah.
So Jake and Holly's.
Mabel
that
and
one,
Milo.
Mabel and Milo, yeah.
Mabel Monster. So that is your Sassy Sparkle, Sass and Sparkle. Then your little adventurer. So, Eric, the dinosaur. Could have been... It's a little bit like, remember Denzel, the last dinosaur? Oh, was it Denver? Denver, the last dinosaur. He's my friend and a whole lot more.
There was another one, wasn't there?
Oh, there was...
no, it's Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah.
Puff
The magic dragon lives by the sea. Frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. You got Rocket, Space Traveller,
Rocket Man.
burning on a fuse of human love. Digger Fun.
I got a combine harvester.
I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Then, Milo Monster. He did the mash. It was
And
the
it's the
monster
monster
mash. So Milo and Mabel. And then you've got your super cool sentiments. Raw means I love you in dinosaur. Got his class. Little monster. Dream big. Have a special day. Super day. Have a awesome birthday. Hope your birthday is out of this world. I mean, they're brilliant sentiments. And then you've got your little adventurer, pearlescent paper pad with these amazing patterns. So here we go, take a look of all these fantastic... Oh, hello, that's quite jazzy. A little bit 80s, that, isn't it? You've got your Rick-Rack, you've got your superstars. That's super cool as well. Look at that. And again, you've got that beautiful sheen of pearlescence. Oh, your 3D squares there. Very 3D. You've got your spots and dots, more beautiful stripes in there. You've got your streamers going through. Oh, I love that.
Brilliant, that's my favourite.
That's like
Tractor.
tractor or like donuts. You know, tyre donuts in the car park.
Oh, yes, yes.
I prefer to go with the phrase tyre marks
Me too, me
rather
too.
than what I've just heard in my ear. Those are tyre marks. Not what you said, Jamie.
No.
They're not skid marks. I can't believe you wonder how hard it is to be professional on this channel when you're trying to flick through a new collection and you show this, and all you hear in your ear is someone go, skid marks. It's really hard. It's really, really hard. Isn't it? Craig, isn't it? I've got a sweat on now.
Oh
my gosh. Tire tracks, skid marks. Right, that's the Little Adventurer collection. And then, to be able to get to you tariff-free, we've bunged in a load of other stuff as well. So you've got your fresh white double-sided Centura Pearl, 40 sheets. You're also going to get your pale silver Centura Metallic. You'll get 10 sheets of that. You'll get 10 sheets of your Christmas red included in there too. And here's what's really exciting. You are going to receive some of our brand new merch.
For the skid marks.
But no, these are clean. You're going to get your Crafting Forever Housework Whenever tea towel, which I think is absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. And then you're going to get your fridge magnets included as well. Fridge magnets are the kitchen runs on coffee and crafting. You've got, I'm a crafter, what's your superpower? And then you've also got, if only crafting, burned calories. So those are your fridge magnets with that brand new towel as well. So that is all included to give you your tariff-free option. So $127.99 is the price, or $95.99 if you're here in the UK and you're a platinum member. I think my order for this bundle shipped. Something is arriving tomorrow, says Stephanie Theodos. And Isabel says, I've ordered the 2 collections and hoping they'll arrive. I've got 8 birthdays in June. And that is a big plane flying over. It might be Sarah.
Sarah's coming in.
Yeah. She's heard what we've been talking about. It sounds like it's landing on the roof. It's gone. Right, let's get into a demo with this. Are you going to be demoing the Little Adventurers or the Sass and Sparkle?
Sass and Sparkle, because I've done the Little Adventure on Saturday when I was in. So, right, let's have a look here. So we have got our one of the background papers, and I've actually chopped that down to 5 by 5 here. So what I'm going to do to start with is let's take, shall I put them together first? Yeah, I'm going to pop them together. So let's go in with my tape runner. So we're just adding our tape all the way round into play. And we're going to make sure I've got kind of a nice amount of adhesive because, well, you'll see why just shortly. So I'm going to go and pop that into place here. Then what I'm going to do, Ben, is I've taken 2 heart nesting dies. So I've gone for 2 of them, and then let's take that one there. And then what we're going to do is I'm just then going to then take that one and let's just tape that down. So if I just want to make sure I've got enough room with that largest one. So let's come down into here, tape that like so. And then what I'm going to do is, I would have done this with the MIDI, but I'll just do this with my G2. Because it's a simplistic die, what I'll do is I've taken out that magnetic shim there. Also, the reason I'm glad that I can just do the frosted shim is I don't want too much pressure, because I don't want any of that cardstock or paper to be like having that indent from the Gemini plates. So if I pop that one out, so we've now got that heart with the aperture, and then of course I could be using that elsewhere. I'm then going to take another piece of yellow, and let's take those 2 of them. So I'm using that same one plus one that's slightly bigger, and I'm going to try and get that as close to the middle as I can. Tape that one down, and then this will go through the mini. So we're just going to do that. Let's take that one. Ben, could you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Could you have a look in the big adhesive drawer out at the big table?
Yeah.
See if you could find me some foam on a roll. We don't have any here. And I meant to go and get some, but then I was having a little bit of hilarity and laughter that I forgot to go out and get some. So what I've got there is I've just not got quite to the bottom there, but it doesn't really matter because it's the base of the heart. I could either run it through again, or I'm just going to then snip down into there. Now that will, when I come and use it, that's going to be a perfect fit for round that aperture into place. So what we can then also do I'm going to bring in my card blank. So it's 5.5 by 5.5. And we are going to turn this. Just a small one will be fine, Ben. Thin if we've got one, Ben. Thank you. We are going to turn that into a little bit of a shaker. I don't really want to see the white, so I've got another bit of yellow that I'm going to pop behind because that's going to be lifted upwards. And then I've got some glitter in here that we're then going to use. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Here you go.
Cheers.
The usual bin.
Yes, on you go.
Oh, I just cooled down from...
I've got the fan going here.
Oh, dear.
It's been on all day. The fan's been on all day. And I can't take my jumper off because I've got a really creased T-shirt underneath.
Oh, no.
I didn't have
I
time
took my jumper off about 20 minutes ago.
I thought
yeah.
looked a bit different.
Yeah.
I like that shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I have it if, like, you know, you don't need it?
You can. It might be a bit big on you, is anything.
That's all right. I'll just, tuck it in.
I think you were small.
Yes. If I'm at River Island, extra small.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
I'm a large.
Is it? Yeah.
Sometimes an extra large.
It's because of the muscles, though, isn't it?
Well, don't know about that. Just very broad. I've always been broad, so I've always had to, like, go big.
So yeah, predominantly most of the time I'm a small. I don't believe in Primark's sizes because they're nothing.
What they
I
are.
get a small and it end up being like a large on me or something like that. I'm like,
It's so difficult to shop everywhere, isn't it? Because I think there's so many different shops you go into. And, like, for me, could be a large, could be an extra large. I mean, sometimes I've been known to get into a medium, but not very often.
yeah. What's good with me being a small build is if a shop in their children's sizes do like a really big one,
Oh, yeah.
it fits me.
Does it?
So, I could go from spending, not that I do spend like 20 odd quid on a T-shirt, but I could go from that, roughly as for an adult size, to spending like 6 quid or 8 quid on a large teen size. It's great. I always look at the teen section.
Is it a lot cheaper?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, certainly in the supermarkets. And you get great choice in the teens.
Yeah.
Yeah, us men, we just get like, the grandad tops and stuff like that. It's like we're still young.
I find it very hard to buy stuff nowadays. I get more picky as I get older, and find a lot of these shops, like Next, I go into quite a lot. Some days I can walk into Next and see like a ton of stuff that I want to buy,
Yeah.
and then other days I walk in and I'll just be like nothing.
And
Nothing
what's
in there.
funny is with Next is not really my cup of tea. I'll go in and look,
Yeah.
but I'm like that. River Island, I could go in and there's always something that I want.
Yeah.
Always. And they always do good sizes for me, like say the small.
Burton doesn't exist anymore, does it?
No.
That was River Island, isn't it?
Dorothy Perkins and
Dorothy
Burton's.
Perkins.
Top Man and that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love Burton. Yeah.
I know, all these good shops, they've gone now, haven't they?
Woolworths.
Woolworths.
Used to love
Yeah.
Woolworths. Blockbuster.
Oh, Blockbuster. Oh, do you remember by going in and just picking the video and then you get excited and you'd see the little slip in the video saying that there's none left,
None
it's
left.
already out on loan.
And then you'd have to go through the faff of trying to find another movie, wouldn't you?
That's it. But then you're already miffed because you really wanted that one.
Yeah. I do get, we're very lucky nowadays that everything's there at the, click of a button. And,
It is.
But I do miss that whole,
I do.
go to the video shop. Because I was like you as well, because I used to, I'm sure you said this previously, I used to rent out all the old wrestling pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Our video shop down the road, it was a paper shop. And then at the back, it had like a massive video section as well. And they always used to have all of the old WWE pay-per-views. And going down there to like rent those out, and I had a bit of pocket money.
Yep. And then every now and again, maybe twice a year or something, the films that were never rented, they would sell off.
Yeah.
And they'd have a big the one that's in our hometown. Every so often you'd go and have a little nosy in the big table and see what ones they were selling off. If I was lucky, there'd be a wrestling one.
Those were the days.
They were the days. I know. Now look, 40, no video shops,
No.
everyone's on demand.
Because I forgot as well, I can't remember who told me or whether I read it somewhere, because Netflix started off as a mail order thing, didn't
That's
it?
right, yeah.
I'd totally forgotten that, where you'd order a load of DVDs, didn't you?
Yeah.
To watch. And then you'd watch them and send them back.
Yeah. Do you remember Britannia?
Oh, the CDs.
Yeah, well, they'd done CD, but also videos. So you'd pay so much, but you had to buy so many. Or, sorry, like if you subscribed to Britannia, you could choose like 6 video or DVDs.
Yeah.
However, over the course of like 6 months, you had to buy
Yeah.
like 6 at full price.
That was
sort
it?
of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that was always on like the back pages of magazines, wasn't it? Like to
That's
sign
right.
up to Britannia.
That's right, yeah.
God, do you remember that?
And then I remember reading, I think there's a documentary, how Blockbusters was offered Netflix,
Was it?
but they didn't think it would work. Yeah.
No way.
Didn't think it would work. It's going to be worthless. No point to it.
Oh, I'm just saying, Hulk Hogan chose a smoothie maker instead of the George Foreman grill, and the rest is history.
So, that's so bizarre you're saying that. Just the other week there, I was reading, there was an interview with the George Foreman family saying Hulk Hogan was never offered that.
Oh.
It's another little tale that he's done. He was never, it was always George Foreman. Hulk Hogan was never ever mentioned, nor was he in talk about taking out the George Foreman grill.
Well, there you go.
He did bring his own one out. Yeah, because I've still got it. It was on QVC in the UK about, God, 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
It's massive. Not surprised it didn't take off, but yeah.
Was it
it's
red and
not.
yellow?
No, it's not. No, I know that would have been a good point, wouldn't it? Red and yellow, but no, it was just your black and silver with a Hulk Hogan logo on it.
Well, there
I'll
you
take a
go.
picture. But yeah, there you go. I know the day and age now with videos and that, eh?
I've just remembered a couple of things whilst Craig is crafting. It's £10, $10 Tuesday today, in case you haven't seen it on the website. So do check that out. And also, Catherine, you've just reminded me actually, because you just said, Ben, I've just sent you a photo in of the Sparkle and Sass and Little Adventure collection. I've just made mine whilst watching. Thank you, Catherine. And secondly, we need some pictures, please, for Friday Night Live. We need some pictures for our Friday Night Faves gallery. So if you've made anything recently, even better if you've made anything with one of these recent collections,
Yeah.
can you send in the pictures to us, please? studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and then we will compile a little gallery as we always do on a Friday night. And if yours features, you'll win some bonus points for Club Inspire. Catherine Folder, Falder. Right. Sorry, Catherine. Johnny's just asking me what your surname was so you can find the email. But yeah, send in your pictures, please. And we will choose some of our favourites for Friday Night Live this Friday.
I love seeing him on a Friday Night Live when I'm on.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not. I was going to say, I'm not, I keep thinking I'm with you for this week, but I'm not.
No.
The fish is in
The
tomorrow.
fish is back.
Back from
It's
Venice.
going to be hyper.
Yeah.
It's going to be high as a kite. All of those different ice creams and all that. She's going to have. I can't wait to hear her stories.
Yeah. Probably be singing all the Italian songs.
She will.
Oh, sole mio.
Yeah. I've seen the pictures that's just been put. It looks like they've both had a great time.
Yeah, they were on the
Gondola.
gondola yesterday, weren't they? Sailing under the Rialto Bridge.
Mediterranean Dreams is going to be a brilliant collection for her to do a scrapbook, isn't it?
Absolutely. We'll get the all the stories tomorrow.
Venetian Grace. What did I say?
What did you say?
Mediterranean Dreams. Venetian Grace. Thank you for correcting me, Jamie.
Because it's got the Rialto Bridge die in it, hasn't it, that
yes.
one? Thank you, Catherine. I got your pick. We'll show it after Craig has finished his demo. Yeah, it should be fun tomorrow. We've got a craft vault tomorrow, haven't we? And Beautiful Beginnings as well. Kendall says the Western collection I've ordered yesterday is being shipped. And Crafty Stacey Lou says, I made Craig's card but can't send till after his birthday.
Who said that?
Crafty Stacey Lou.
Oh, Crafty Stacey Lou.
Bring it on Saturday. Give it to me, Stacey Lou, because if you don't trust him, like, if you think he might open it before his birthday.
Do you know something? I could tell you I would not open it.
Really?
I'm really good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really good at not opening birthday cards or presents until the time.
See, I feel like I'm good like that as well. And last year for Secret Santa, I wanted to keep my present, as I always do, to open under the Christmas tree.
Peer pressure.
Oh, yeah, I opened mine early because I was like, oh, you've got to do it, you've got to open it.
I know. Yeah, peer pressure.
Yeah, it's peer pressure.
I think we should stick together. Stick together. That's if we do it this year.
Well, yeah.
We might just give it each other.
Yeah, you give me a present, I'll give you a present.
Yeah.
Then at least we know we'll get something, decent because we know each other. And then at least we know it'll be fine when we go, oh, I'm going to save that for Christmas Day.
Won't be like reduced stuff and stuff like that.
I must just quickly say as well, I keep thinking of all these things I must tell you. If you're coming to the pop-up shop and you're bringing a dog, don't leave them in the car.
No.
I've seen a bit of chat going on. Like, Stacey Lou, if you're bringing Cooperman, I will, quite happily, I'm going to do videos and whatnot and chit-chat, but I'm quite happy to be doggy creche. So if you want to go and shop, I'm happy to look after dogs, take them out for their, poo-poos and wee-wees. Hilary and Holly, I mean, if you're happy to leave your dog with me, I am quite happy to look after him. I will be in my absolute element, and I know Craig will probably be quite happy to do cuddles and all sorts, won't you?
If your dog is potentially the reason that you can't go because you don't want to leave it or leave it in the car, don't bring it in.
Yeah, because there's enough animal lovers to, well, you've got me and Craig, basically.
Exactly,
So if I'm busy, Craig will be quite happy to look after your dog. If Craig's busy, I'm quite happy. Very happy.
Absolutely, yeah.
Leanne loves the dogs as well. So
yeah, so please, 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 come along. Don't leave your dog in the car. Bring them in.
Yeah.
Because it'll be great. Be good to see them.
Isabel says, I went to Venice and the gondola sang, just one cornetto. But it was the original words and in Italian. We all sang it in English. Yeah, so he was singing, O sole mio. I don't know what he sang after that, but that's what it's called, isn't it?
Oh, it's like listening to Pol Pot's.
O solo mio. Paul Potts.
Yeah. Britain's Got Talent.
What are the lyrics?
Or Susan Boyle.
Oh, I can't sing that. What's the other one that they sing in No. Oh, that was it.
Figaro, 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 Figaro.
Where's that one? It's Volare.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
You sound like Mr. Bean.
Hallelujah. 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 Yeah. Volare. Whoa.
What is this day turned into?
I've really enjoyed it.
I have had.
Thank you. I can carry him, Stacey Lou says about Cooperman. I mean, we can carry Cooperman as well, obviously. And thank you, Ben. Holly will love that, says Hilary. Honestly, if your dogs are fine with other people, we are fine with your dogs. And
Actually, we're probably happier with dogs, aren't we?
There's that saying, the more I meet people, the more... what is it? The more I prefer my dog.
Yeah.
That's it.
Not we're saying that about you at home.
No. No, we love you all, obviously. Just mean the general public, the riff-raff who won't be coming to the pop-up shop. Who loves cuddles out of the two dogs? Cooper. He looks a very cuddly dog. I know Debbie Robinson's going to be disappointed that she won't be there because I know she's had Cooper cuddles before, hasn't she? Yeah. And he looks like he loves a cuddle or two, so yeah, I can't wait. Can you make him wear his bow tie, please, as well? Yeah. And make sure you bring Space Bear with Holly Collie, please, as well, Hilary. That would be brilliant.
Anything else?
Can you brother sit? Says, yeah, absolutely. If he wants to sit and chit chat whilst you go around, I'm happy to do that. I'm quite happy to do whatever. I haven't got a specific role on the day. I know you've got to do a bit of crafting, haven't you?
Well, it's a little bit of a debate at the moment on that.
I feel like, why don't me and you just hang out?
I think we should.
We'll just meet everybody. We'll hang out with Karen's brother. We'll hang out with the dogs.
Yeah.
We'll just generally have a great time.
I think we should, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if Karen's brother, if he's up for a laugh,
yeah.
I don't know, film some TikToks and
that. We'll do all sorts. Film some bits and bobs. We'll get the dogs on.
Yeah.
Crafters TV will go live. We'll just do it all.
We'll have a blast.
Yeah.
We will have a blast. Now look at that. Did you just see Craig using glitter there?
Yes.
You did indeed. Just went in with my glue and just added some of my iridescent glitter that we've got. And then let's take that one in here. So I've done that shaker, and then I'm just going to be careful because, of course, it's still a little bit wet. So I'm going to take my foam pad, just make sure I don't pop my finger in it, and then I can go down into there, and then let's go in with our fairy stamp. So this is already one I've stamped out. Have a very nice day. That'll be us on Saturday.
It will be.
And we can pop that there. So we've got a little bit of our shaker going on. You can see with the little fairy, with the little glitter, which Craig doesn't do glitter very often. But then there we go.
I tell you what, I'll recap on everything you get in this collection in a second, but should we vote on Craig's cards for a bit of a laugh? Let's do a little vote. Take us through what you've made then, because if people missed the first one.
So we're going in with the, I was going to say Wild West, not Wild West.
Wild
West. There. DL card or 4x8 card, top full card, just layered up together with simple bit of inking around the sides. And then what we've got,
What is that?
I think I dribbled tea earlier on.
Oh,
I think
man.
That's what it was.
It's always when you wear a light coloured top, you spill
Always.
something in it. I do that all the time. That's why I wear
Always.
tops like this, so you won't tell.
Actually, it might be Coca-Cola, to be fair.
Is it?
Yeah.
It'll wash out.
So we'll just hide it.
Just move the cards over there. There you go.
So, Western collection. Then, of course, we've gone in with our Sass and Sparkle collection. So, number 1 and then number 2.
Jan, just a quick little vote on that one. Thank you. And we'll get the vote in, and then we'll be pretty much done. So, to answer your question at the start of the show, hour and a half. The Wi-Fi is a little bit wobbly, so we thought we'll quit whilst we're ahead. But if you want to go for this collection, remember, it is everything. So Sparkle and Sass. I love this pad. I mean, the papers are absolutely gorgeous on your pearlescent paper. 24 sheets you're getting in there, 12 different designs, 2 sheets of each. I mean, they're just beautiful, aren't they? And look at that. If I just catch the light, you can see how stunning that pearlescent sheen is. And it's florals, it's rainbows, it's hundreds and thousands. It's almost like the cute little kid art. You've got little flowers in there. You've got hand-drawn hearts in there too. You've got rainbows and the little clouds, more daisies in there. You've got your plaid, you've got stripes, love the rainbows. I mean, they're just beautiful, the papers that you're going to receive within this set. And alongside that, you've got your Build a Monster. So this is Mabel Monster. All of the elements there to be able to build your own cute little monster. Too much Sass sentiment, and these are great again. Like loads of different sentiments here. You've got have a fairy nice day to the best little monster. You've got, what does that one say there? Glitter what? Oh, glitter bows and painted toes. You've got Build Your Own Car, Betty the Car, who I think is absolutely brilliant. Really sort of bring her to life, can't you, by popping the eyes in there and the little features like that. Pop the bow on top there too. There's the ballerina. So if you want to recreate Craig's card, the ballerina fairy you've got in stamp and die form. I think this is tremendous as well. Build your own little fairyland dream castle. So again, think of all the different papers that you can use there. Your holographic papers from Keith. Glitter cardstock, I think, is going to come into play there. Any of like ombre or maybe something like the watercolour waves card, I think will look absolutely brilliant. There's the little girl. Let's go shopping. Looks like my Daisy in stamp and die form. And then you've also got Daisy the Dragon, who I think is so super cute in stamp and die form. So that's the first kind of bundle, the Sass and Sparkle. You can go for that individually should you wish, but if you're in the US, the best way is to go for this collection because it is tariff free. The Little Adventurer, again, bold patterns on pearlescent papers, and it's your wiggly waves. It's all of your beautiful colours and rickrack and stars. You've got all sorts in here. You've got kind of your hand-drawn effect circles in there, stripes. You've got your confetti cannon. You've got your tyre marks there. You've got your rockets, of course. And this one, very, 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 very kind of like a dinosaur theme. That one with the dinosaur eggs and the bones going on. Then you've got all your sentiments. So this is called Super Cool Sentiments. Roar means I love you in dinosaur. Dream big to a special. Little monster, wild child, hooray, have a rawsome birthday, wishing you a special day. There's loads of different sentiments on there. You've got Milo the Monster. Milo the Monster again, who you can use all your different cardstock to make him whatever colour you want. Super fun, super cute. So you've got your digger there as well, so build your own tractor or digger. You've got your rocket in there with the space traveller. Again, how much fun are you going to have? Not only making, yourself, but also getting the kids involved with this collection too. I think I absolutely love this. And like collections like this, where you've got those smaller dies, you can get your mini into play, use all of those scraps of cardstock and just have a lot of fun crafting with the littlies. And then you've also got Eric the dinosaur as well in stamp and die form. So that's all of the elements from the Little Adventurer collection. But we then give you a whole host of other goodies as well to make this tariff free. So if you're going for this bundle, you will also get included our tea towel, which says crafting forever, housework whenever. You've also got the Crafter's Companion logo on there as well. So that's your tea towel. You'll also get the 3 fridge magnets in here too. So these are all brand new. If only crafting burned calories. You have got I'm a crafter. What's your superpower? And then you've got this one here. This kitchen runs on coffee and crafting. So those are all brand new. You've also got included in the bundle your Centura Pearl Christmas Red. And then we're going to give you 40 sheets of the fresh white double-sided, no, sorry, is it double-sided? Yes, double-sided fresh white Centura Pearl, 40 sheets there, and this one's just slipped through the net. You're going to get 10 sheets of the Centura Metallic in the pale silver as well. So that is all included in the bundle. That gives you your tariff-free element, free shipping, of course, there as well. $95.99 is your platinum price, $127.99 if you're in the US. That is tariff-free. Again, just to reiterate, if you want to go for individuals, or indeed if you just want to go for the Little Adventurer bundle, or just you want to go for the Sass and Sparkle, you can. But if you're in the US, those will incur tariffs. Hi to Colin, who's joined us saying hello again. Ben and Craig, a beautiful day here in Florida. I'm watching whilst I eat my lunch, and we have a result for the winner of the day. Hang on. Oh, right, okay. So there is an overall winner. Lots of votes coming through, both very much appreciated. But the winner, by a margin this time, won. Oh. You surprised? Genuine surprise?
Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah. I just thought maybe the little fairy would have gone for it.
Yeah. Thank you for a fantastic day.
No, thank you very much.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
But it's good to have you back.
Ah, well, it's nice to have you here. By the way, just before we say our goodbyes, Catherine. That's Catherine's project she made.
Amazing.
How fun is that?
That's brilliant.
So good.
That is brilliant.
I love the fact that you can like bespoke those little monsters and create them to look however you want them to look, right?
You know what? I want to get googly eyes.
Yeah, yes.
Googly eyes.
Yeah, go.
Do you know what? The chances are, stock dependent, I'm back with Ben all next week, minus the Wednesday. Probably, if they're going to creep up next week at some point, I'll see if we can get some googly eyes.
Ah, yes.
See if we can find
You
some.
strike me as a chap who has googly eyes.
I've got connections.
Yeah.
Got connections.
Thought you might have. Where are you for the rest of the week then?
So I am a mix of time off, just of course with doing a little bit extra last week, as well as I say time off, I will be working from home in my comfies, getting sorted for next week. So yes, I will be about. So if I don't see you in the meantime on social, I will see you on Monday if you go to the pop-up shop. No, you won't. Saturday. If you're going to the pop-up shop, I will see you then here on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday next week, where I'm not going to say anything as of yet regarding next week, but I think it's going to be, do you know what? I think it's going to be a good week.
I will see you tomorrow. The fish is back. We've got Craft Vault. She has got a craftier stash in the morning first thing with the balloon dies. So that is at 10 a.m. in the morning. That is 5 a.m. for you Eastern, 2 a.m. Pacific. It's a craft together, I've just heard, balloon dies. We've then got Craft Vault, Wake Up Call, not in that order, other way around. And then we've got Beautiful Beginnings for you tomorrow night as well. So set to be a fun day. Stay on this page. In about half an hour's time, there will be a little video that goes up for me and Craig, all things Craftimonials. We love your videos, please. If you've got a video already and you want to post it, you can do it via my page, or if you wait half an hour, you'll see the link going up on the Crafters TV page as well. But thank you so much to the team. Thank you to Craig. Thank you to the two J's in the gallery. I think thank you. after some of the comments I heard in my ear earlier on, Jamie. Wait till I get through there. And thank you to you guys as well. Massive thank you to Jan and Rachel on the socials. And we will see you tomorrow. Until then, have a brilliant rest of your Tuesday. Thanks for watching and...
Toodles.